and the president, council members, and the CEO, the staff secretariat, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, those who are here at Sky's Hotel, and the online audience. Good morning. I'd like to welcome us to this event where we are releasing the PAEB May 2025 examination results. I'd like to take you through our program, which we are going to run. We shall have the prayer, and then we shall have welcome remarks from the CEO. Then we shall welcome the speech from the chair, PAEB, and then we shall have the release of results, then remarks from the president. Then we shall have the Q&A session and departure at leisure. So members online, at the time for Q&A session, you can post your questions. They will be answered accordingly. At this moment, let me welcome CPA Justus to give us an opening prayer, and then we'll proceed.
Yes, humble ourselves and pray. Almighty Father, we thank you for this morning. We thank you, Lord, for this fire you have brought us on the course and in service to the accountancy profession. We pray that, Lord, as we release the results, you'll comfort us, you'll give us joy in everything. Even those who performed badly, they will be patient to perform better in the next session. And we celebrate those who have passed, because we know that everything is done in your name. Take over this session, Lord, as we receive the results, that your glory will be seen through this day and beyond. We say all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, thank you, CPA Justus. At this time, I would like to welcome the CEO of the Institute to give his opening or welcome remarks.
Thank you, John Johnson. Our president of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda, chairperson, Public Accountants Examinations Board, council members present, members of PAEB, secretariat staff, fellow CPAs around, members of the press, good morning. You are all welcome to this event where we release the results of the May 25 examinations diety. It's an honor to be here and to continuously develop the accountancy profession through the examination scheme. Our engagement on exams is to ensure that the accountancy profession grows, and we hope that with the passing of those who have been able to pass, the profession continues to grow to serve our economy and the businesses within the economy. We are grateful to all those who have helped us on this journey, and we hope that we'll be able to continue with the same service over the period, over the years, to develop our profession, develop our country. I don't want to take much time because most of the things are within the chairperson's PAEB and the president to reveal. So I take the opportunity to invite the chairperson, Public Accountants Examinations Board, CPA Professor Olorobia, to address us. Thank you.
the president of ICPAU, members of council, members of PAEB, staff of the secretariat, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. On behalf of the Public Accountants Examination Board, PAEB, and on my own behalf, I take the pleasure to welcome you to the release of the May 2025 examination results. This is the first of the scheduled 3 examination diets for the 2025 examinations calendar. The other 2 are coming in August and December 2025. Candidates are required to take note. Before I go into the details of the results, there are some few important issues the board wishes to highlight. Number 1 is ATD course reminder. The board wishes to remind our continuing students on the Accounting Technicians Diploma course that we have only 1 examination diet remaining. That is the December 2025 diet, before we discontinue examining the course. This implies that come 2026, no ATD examinations will be conducted by PAEB. Those continuing ATD students who will not have completed the course at the end of 2025 will be advised to approach the Uganda Business and Technical Examination Board, UBTEB, now known as the Uganda Vocational and Technical Assessment Board, UVTAB, to work out arrangements for completing their course. Number 2, student engagement. We continue to implement the policy of engaging students as one of the interventions to address students' performance in the various subjects of our courses. Our engagement activities are flexible because they are virtual and are free of charge. We note that attendance is still low. Out of the targeted 7,251 candidates that had registered to sit the May 2025 examinations, only 3,227, representing 44%, attended the students' engagements. We also note that not all the students who attended the engagements actually turned up for the examinations. Exams. Further analysis shows that 40% of these students who attended the engagements passed the various papers they sat. We therefore wish to call upon all students to embrace these engagement activities because they are very helpful for students. They are for students to get an opportunity to interact with subject experts, share their views, and also share their views about how to approach examinations in order to improve performance. Number 3, briefing of candidates ahead of exams. In a bid to help students prepare themselves better for their examinations, I'm happy to report that we have also introduced briefing sessions immediately before the examinations kick off. The inaugural sessions were held in the run-up to the May 2025 examinations. Being the first of its kind and the first time, the attendance was modest. But we are hopeful that in the future, attendance will improve because the activities are designed to assist the students in preparing themselves and consequently enhance their performance. Okay, now to the gist of the matter. The May 2025 examinations. The May 2025 examinations were conducted from Monday 19th to Friday 23rd May 2025 at all our 7 examination centers. That is in Arua, Fort Portal, Gulu, Kampala, Mbale, Mbarara, and Nkozi. A total of 6,628 candidates sat for the various papers, representing a slight reduction of 2.46% compared to the 6,795 candidates who sat in December 2024. We had 78 sitting for ATD, CPA exams. Now, the examinations in detail, the examination results in detail. I'll start with the Accounting Technician's Diploma, ATD. The average pass rate was 41.2% to 51.0% in December 2024. Considering the pass rate per level, we note improvements in level 1. Yeah, the pass rates improved from 51.2% to 7%. The pass rate increased or improved from 14, I beg your pardon, improved from 15.4% to 42.9%. That is paper 1 principles of accounting. One principle of management and principle session client pass from 70% and 50%, 20.8%.
registering the highest number of passes, those below registering the lowest number of passes. In terms of pass attendance, I am happy to report that of the 121 registered passes, 62% were scored by candidates attempting the papers for the pass. 62%, I repeat, were scored by candidates attempting the papers for the pass. This should give hope to potential students that these papers are actually students. The following are top candidates for subjects. Level 1, paper 1, business accounting 1, risk stuffing, paper 2, business law, Menon Juko, paper 3, principles of taxation, Reza Mbabazi, paper 4, managerial economics and public finance, Catherine Nayeli. Level 2, paper 5, business accounting 2, had no top scorer. Paper 6, indirect taxes. Indirect taxes, we have Juliet Esther Namialo. Paper 7, customs, Beatrice Wanyirigira. Paper 8, income tax, Sulait Senchindu. Paper 9, tax compliance and ethics, Yona Luzinda. And paper 10, international taxation, which proved to be a problem with a pass rate of 10.3%. We do not have a top candidate, a top scorer. Level 3, paper 11, tax practice. We have Mary Teresa Nanyonga Chigundo. 6 candidates completed the CTA course this May 2025 sitting, compared to 12 in December 2024. Of the 6, 2 are female and 6 are male. This brings the cumulative number of students who have completed the CTA course to 106. We move on to the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda examination results. The average pass rate for the May 2025 exams is 36.9% compared to 35.6% in December. So there's a slight improvement, slight. Looking at the performance per level, pass rate per level, there was no significant divergence in the pass rates per level. However, considering the pass rates per subject, we note that there was a sharp decline in paper 8, financial management, moving from 51.3% in December to 16.4% in May 2025. The pass rate for paper 15, advanced financial management, declined by a half of the December 2024 rate. In December 2024, the pass rate was 31.7%, and in May, we are reporting 16.7%. The 6,428 CPA candidates who sat the May 2025 examinations presented a total of 11,025 scripts. In terms of gender, we had more females. In terms of gender, we had more females sitting for the CPA exams, okay? Out of the 11,025 scripts, 57% of these were for female candidates. The remaining 43% were for their male counterparts. In terms of passing on the very first attempt, 2,534 of the total 4,071 scripts registered passes. In other words, we had the registered passes were 4,071. And out of these, those who passed on their very, very first attempt were 2,534, representing a percentage of 62. Yeah, so we have more first-time attempts passing. In terms of age, performance in descending order was as follows. The age group 25 to 29 had the highest number of passes, represented by 40%. This was followed by the age group between 30 and 34, represented by 24.8%. Then the age group 18 to 24% registered at 19.6%, and those 34 years and above registered 15.5%. So you can see where the passes are lying, the age group, and it's kind of self-explanatory. The following are the top candidates per subject. For the CPA, unlike CTA and CTA, at least we had top candidates for every paper, every level. So level 1, paper 1, financial accounting, Emanuela Lagen Kaduchu. Paper 2, economics and entrepreneurship, Methodius Uwizera. Methodius Uwizera. Okay, forgive me for the pronunciation. Paper 3, quantitative techniques, Arnold Nantaja. Paper 4, management and information systems, Emanuela Lagen Kaduchu. Paper 5, business and company law, Mercy Priscilla Kwaga. Paper 6, cost and management accounting, Harold Agaba. So we see that in level 1, there's one candidate who topped in 2 papers, and that's Emanuela Kaduchu. Level 2, paper 7, financial reporting, Simon Peter Urumnimungu. Paper 8, financial management, Raymond Chimbogwe. Paper 9, auditing, ethics and assurance, Lillians Namataka. Paper 10, management, decision and control, Austin Aliho. Paper 11, taxation, Roger Mukonyezi. Paper 12 on level 3, advanced financial reporting, Mark Womanyala. Paper 13, public financial management, Jacob Opio. Paper 13, strategy, governance and leadership, Clinton Wycliffe. Paper 15, Advanced Financial Management, Wilfred Beyunga. Paper 16, Audit Practice and Assurance, Fina Nakabanda. Paper 17, Advanced Taxation, Flavia Nawenja. Level 4 has only one paper, and that is Integration of Knowledge, Paper 18. Starting with the best female student, Resti Namtebi. Third top student, Doreen Ninsima. Second top student, Diana Oyulu. And top is Resti Namtebi. From the names, you can tell that it's the ladies that topped in paper 18. All right, 9 out of the 21 top positions were taken by the female candidates and 12 by the male candidates. 99 students completed the CPA course. 99 students completed the CPA course compared to 111 in the December 2024 examinations. Out of the 99 who completed, 43 are female, 56 are male. This time, the number reduced, but that is it. The cumulative number of students who have completed the CPA course has now reached 5,341. We would like to remind the finalists that it is not over until it is over. Completing the course is one thing, becoming a member of the institute or a CPA for that matter is another. In other words, completing the course is not an end in itself, but rather a means of qualifying for membership of the accountancy profession in Uganda. We encourage the finalists to quickly take up the practical experience training as a means of paving the way to join the profession. The list of the finalists is available on the website. In conclusion, PAYEB congratulates all the candidates who attempted the May 2025 examinations amidst various challenges, which probably prevented a big number from attempting the examinations even after registering to sit for the exams. In a special way, PAYEB congratulates those who managed to pass their papers, those who emerged best in different subjects, and the finalists of the various courses for the milestones well achieved. And lastly, we extend sincere thanks to the examiners, moderators, markers, invigilators, security service providers, ambulance and first aid service providers, and indeed all other service providers who helped us in various capacities to successfully manage the May 2025 examinations. I now take the honor and privilege to invite our president to release the May 2025 examination results.
The president of ICPAU,
This is to present the ATD May 2025 examination results for release.
By the powers entrusted to me, I hereby release the May 2025 ATD examination results.
This is to present the CTA May 2025 examination results for release.
By the powers entrusted to me, I hereby release the CTA May 2025 examination results.
This is to present
By the powers entrusted to me, I hereby release the CPA May 2025 results.
Thank you. I now invite the president of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda to give her remarks.
Chairperson Paye, members of the council present, members of the Public Accounts Examination Board, members of the press, staff of the Secretariat, our candidates of CPA, CTA, and ATD, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda, I warmly welcome you to this special occasion, the official release of the May 2025 examination diet results. So whether you're joining us online, thank you for being part of this important moment. We are grateful for your presence and your continued support for the accountancy profession in Uganda. Let me begin by congratulating all the candidates who sat for the May 2025 examination diet, and particularly to our top performers and all who passed. We salute your commitment, resilience, and hard work. You have shown that with focus and determination, the CPA, the CTD, and the ATD qualifications are within reach. To those who've completed the journey, well done. You have reached a critical milestone, one that marks the beginning of a purposeful career in the profession that plays a pivotal role in the health and integrity of businesses and economies around the world. The Council and I are incredibly proud of you. For those who are still on the path, do not lose momentum, stay focused, and finish strong. Becoming a certified professional is not just a personal achievement, it is a gateway to joining a global network of professionals committed to excellence in service and ethical conduct. Particularly for the CPA finalists, you now carry the responsibility of putting your skills to good use, use your knowledge to create value in your workplaces, contribute to your communities, and to help build a better economy. We are here to support you as you grow professionally, and I encourage all of you to register for associate membership. If you have not yet completed your practical experience training, please do so. It is free of charge and it comes with membership benefits as well, and which would include discounted access for CPDA courses, career resources, updates in the profession, and support systems like the CPA Circle and Benevolent Fund. So simply go into your ICP account and log in and sign up. But if you've completed your PET training, I urge that you apply for full membership and start using the designation of CPA. At this point, let me give you a few updates in respect and highlights in respect to the Institute. So we do have the 2025 Accountancy Service Awards, and these will be held on 3rd October 2025. So do please pencil this into your diary. And this time it's going to be a standalone event. It's not going to be part of the annual seminar as it has always been. So these awards recognize outstanding individuals and organizations making significant contributions to the profession in Uganda and beyond. And this was launched in 2015. So the Accountancy Service Awards continue to evolve, reflecting the dynamic nature of our profession. So each year, the categories are updated to remain relevant and inclusive, whether the honorees are accountants or not. We also do have the FIRE Awards for 2025, and the Institute is proud to co-host the 15th Financial Reporting Awards in collaboration with the Capital Markets Authority, Uganda Securities Exchange, and the Vision Group. And this year's theme is Sustainability Practices and Reporting in an Uncertain Global Times. So as global sustainability standards take root, the FIRE Awards help spotlight how these changes are improving the quality and the relevance of corporate reporting. Since their inception in 2011, these awards have benefited over 1,000 organizations. They provide valuable benchmarking, expert feedback, and national recognition at no charge to the participants. So entries are now open and it will close on 30th September 2025. You can submit online on our website or drop off 3 copies of the printed submissions at our offices. And I encourage every eligible organization, whether it's public sector, private company, or non-profit regulators to take part. Going to the 13th CPA Economic Forum, again, we're going to have the Economic Forum between the 9th and 11th of July, 2025. So please, again, pencil that into your diaries, and it will be happening at the Imperial Resort Beach Hotel in Entebbe. This is a 3-day event that offers a platform for professionals to explore pressing economic issues, share insights, and contribute to shaping national economic policy. And the theme for this year is Sustainable Economic Growth, Transforming Today, Thriving Tomorrow. So let's come together to envision a resilient and inclusive future for Uganda. So registration is now open on our website. On a personal note, this will be my final address for releasing exams as ICPAU president. As you're aware, the election of new council members is currently ongoing. The current council will be handing over to the next leadership at the upcoming AGM on 26th June this month. It's been a tremendous honor serving you. While farewells are never easy, I'm filled with pride as I look back to what we have been able to achieve together. A new leadership signals continuity, progress, and a strong commitment to good governance. So at this point, I would like to request my members, council members who are present here for recognition to stand up. Cameras, can you show our council members who have been doing the good work for the last 2 years from 2023 in steering this institute to excellence? So thank you very much. You may be seated. A round of applause for our council members. Before I conclude, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to everybody involved in managing and delivering our exams. And this includes the Public Accountants Examination Board that has been chaired by CPA Laura Orobia, who's also one of our council members. Thank you, Laura. Our dedicated examiners, the invigilators, the markers, the support staff. Is Charles here? Charles and your team. Anyone else from examinations, could you stand up for recognition as well? And we give you a round of applause. Thank you very much for managing this very delicate process. The secretariat staff led by Derek Nkaja, and the media professionals who amplify our work. Thank you very much. Your dedication is the backbone of our success, and thank you all for your integrity, your professionalism, and the hard work. So in conclusion, always remember that as accountants, we are here to create impact. Thank you very much for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Chairperson Paeb and the President for the results. So this is the time we're going to Q&A session. For whoever has any question you'd want to be addressed, this is the time. Members online, please post your questions. They will be addressed accordingly. Oh, it's going fast. Okay, members of the press, any questions?
My name is Nebat Rugadia, Uganda Radio Network. I was waiting for an opportunity to ask about the release of the exams, because mine is not about the release, it's about the forthcoming, I forgot it. This one in July. Yes, I just wanted the president or anyone to expound more on the theme, what it means, what informed the theme, and what we expect to get from it.
Okay, thank you. We can take two more, then they will answer those. Yes. I think we don't have any. We can answer that. So today we came without questions. Okay, we have one question from Norbert from the Uganda Radio Network. He wants to understand more about the economic forum, which is going to be held in July. I think the CEO will answer that. As we wait for more questions, I encourage you members from the online platform to post your questions and they will be answered.
All right. Good morning once again, and you're welcome. We thought we'll answer exams, but you are carving the ball to Economic Forum. This year's theme is sustainable economic growth, transforming today, thriving tomorrow. If you recall, last year, the International Financial Reporting Foundation, IFRS Foundation, released two standards about sustainability. And the idea behind the sustainability standards is about making sure that as we do our work today, we're able to project a better tomorrow that will make everyone willing and thriving in that tomorrow. So our theme, sustainable economic growth, transforming today, thriving tomorrow, is to recapture the spirit of what financial reporting is trying to come up with, that even as you promote your economic development today, think about tomorrow that you have to survive and thrive. And that's the essence of the theme.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you understood, Norbert. Any other question?
Yeah, thank you so much. Mine is a simple one. I want to ask about student engagement. I'm wondering why students are not interested in the engagement. And according to Professor, it is a very useful way of making them understand and probably pass more. And probably can you brief us what this student engagement entails? Is it like classroom work where they sit and they are taught? Is it just like you meet and you counsel them? And have you, considering that you're a professor, have you tried to find out why they have little interest in engagement? Thanks so much.
Your name, please?
I'm called Abumana Gracias. I work with UBS TV.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. My name is Simon from the New Vision. I just wanted to follow up on the inaugural sessions for the briefing. So, Professor, what is the difference then? Why are you then introducing the briefing, and yet you already had the, what was that? The engagement, which you seem, or you say has a bit of gaps.
Okay, thank you, Simon. Let's have another one, then we have them answered. Yes, Norbert.
Yes, Norbert again. On the student engagement, have you made any tracking to see if there is a difference in performance regarding those who have attended the engagements and those who have shunned them?
Okay. Thank you. We can have those answered first, and we take more. So we have 3 questions, one from Ignatius. Yeah. Okay, from UBC. He's asking about the students' engagement, what it entails. And then the second one is from Simon, the difference between the students' engagement and the briefing. Why have we introduced briefing and yet we have the engagements? And then the third one, Norbert, do we track performance the students who attend the engagements?
I would like to thank everyone who has posed a question, and those who are seeking for clarification. Now, with the student engagement, we picked a number of courses, subjects where students were not doing, subjects that are problematic for the students, where we registered highest failure rates. Yeah. Then we got facilitators to take them through some of the issues some of the topics where we cited the candidates are facing challenges. The idea is just to expound on the concepts and application in an exam setting. So there are questions candidates are taken through, and they're given the exam approach tips.
about the tracking. Those who registered to sit for the examinations, the May 2025 examinations, were 7,251 candidates. So these were the ones we were targeting with our student engagement, okay? Emails were sent to them, SM messages were sent to them. They were notified. But what do we have? Out of the 7,251, 3,227 attended the sessions. So only 44% that were targeted attended the sessions. So there was a question on, have we tracked, there any tracking of those who attended, how many passed? So we had 3,227 that attended, right? Now, out of these, 2,104 passed. Sorry, they sat the exams, okay? Of the 3,227, 2,104 sat the exams. So not all the 3,000. Now, out of those who sat, the 2,104 who sat, 842 passed. So we have 40% passing. We expected more than this. I don't know what happened along the way, but at least that is some relief that they were able to pick something through their engagement. Thank you. I'll leave the CEO to answer on the issue of briefing.
I'll just probably add on the engagement. The last statistics the professor has used, to us, if you attended engagement and you didn't sit, probably we say we have avoided a failure. Because one of the observations why we introduced engagements is for these candidates or students to appreciate what it entails for you to attempt the professional exam. And we have since seen that those who are critical and they attend and ask relevant questions, they engage themselves whether they are ready to attempt exams or not. And we are seeing a pattern where we say, we see those who attended engagement now, they do not attempt the following examination session, which means they assess themselves as not ready, went back to re-engage. We have not yet seen a particular pattern that they excel because we have just started. And we hope to track that and see whether that comes out. For the briefing is just to add on to the engagement. We have what we call an administration desk when the examinations are taking place. And you realize people are asking things they should have prepared very well when they are coming for the exams. So introduce the briefing for them to also know what is required when you are coming to the examination center so that you prepare. Because your lack of preparation for what is required at the examination center can trigger panic and you fail to attempt the exam fairly, even when you would have passed. You reach there and you realize you did not come with your ID. You reach there and you realize you did not print your permit. So we are trying to help them avoid the small mistakes and also for them to learn that for whatever event you're trying to go through, create a checklist and plan for what you need for that activity. I think that covers the
Just to add on, in the briefing, we are just giving the do's and don'ts of the exams. With the engagements, we are taking them through the different subjects, teaching them, giving them question approach, the tips of passing, and so forth. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Lord, the CEO. Any other questions from us? Okay. We have two from the online audience. One is from Benjamin Sokuri. He's asking, I would love to hear about the reasons for the very sharp decline of the pass rate in paper 15 from 31.7 to 16.7. This is very alarming. That's Benjamin. You would like to know why there's a sharp decline in performance of paper 15. And then an anonymous attendee is asking, my question is regarding the certificates issued out after completion of each level. Why can't the institute improve on the way they are issued out? For instance, making them available on each student portal instead of the current process, because most students do not get their certificates due to the fact that ICPAU mentions to have sent them to the students in the respective addresses. So those are the two we so far have from online. We can have them answered.
Thank you very much. We note that financial management papers have been a challenge. When we went through the examiner's reports, most of the things that are making students fail is application of the theoretical knowledge that they obtain. When you fail to apply the theories, the concepts that are taught in the classes or during your revision, you attract less marks. And then the way students were handling the answers, the solutions, demonstrated inadequate knowledge. A student is required, when you're answering a question, give the answers in details, give your detailed workings. But you find that there are cases where students plant answers from nowhere. You have an answer, but the working is not there. There are just some things which students have failed to grasp as far as financial management is concerned, and also other computational subjects. I would like to correct the person who asked the question. The sharp decline is in paper 8, which is financial management. It went down from 51.3% to 16%, not paper 15.
just probably to add on, I will add certificates, because that's just administrative. The certificates through the CPA course. Now that certificate is equivalent to any other certificate that you get from a tertiary institution. And it's an original paper secure certificate that we give out. We currently, the board doesn't have plans to give it just on the portal because it's supposed to be a qualification certificate. We look at it and see what you require, whether it's on the portal. But just for the guidance, all students are supposed to have up-to-date addresses. So your claim that we just send them to the post addresses, those are the post addresses that you registered with the institute. And you believe that they are operational, that you use them. So kindly update your data with the secretariat, because continuously that's what we use to communicate to you on the things that require delivery of documents. I think that's all I can have. And if you didn't get your certificate, you apply for replacement and you go through the process of applying for replacement and you go for it.
Thank you very much. Do we have any more questions? Okay, if we don't have, I think at this time we can have the bits in Uganda as the rest of us departing at leisure. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you the online audience for logging in to attend. Safe journey to wherever we shall go. Thank you.
Okay. Olulimi Oluganda
The president.
I have council members who are going to help me. Next one in Uganda.
So next time you can get the test.
Hey, okay. But